What's up guys, Mustang Matt here, back in Forza Horizon 3. I know there's a few things that everybody's really been itching to see. I went over the car list and the mod list the other day, and today I'm going to be driving a 2015 Ford Falcon GT. Now, I really wish we had these in the States, because this is basically the Ford version of the Chevy SS, and it is awesome. Now, it's completely stock right now. I haven't really bothered to do anything to it just yet. I mean, I just got in it. It's my first time driving it. I kind of wanted to do a little like a stock versus modified thing. So, completely loses traction.
Nearby. Would you like me to set a route there for you?
No. Completely loses traction. Stock. Pretty quick for a factory car, I mean. Ah, crap, that's not...
Hey, Matt. There's another driver who'd be perfect for your lineup.
It's got a little bit of body roll, but, I mean, in a car like this, a sedan, basically, that's to be expected. I wouldn't get in a sedan and expect no body roll right off the bat. But let's, at this point, I mean, I've got a pretty basic impression of how this car is, how it handles and rides and whatnot. So let's... Ah, that was bad. Let's go back to the garage, let's modify it some. Definitely need some better tires, because totally made a wrong turn. I can't imagine this thing with more power, but it's gonna get it. There we go, that was a little bit better. Kind of redeemed myself a little bit. Alright, let's see what stuff is available. I don't think there's too much available. I know there's not a wide body kit available, which is kind of disappointing, but I mean, I've never seen a wide body Falcon. Alright. And holy crap. Is that like a 8.4 liter V10? Is that I think it's a Viper engine. My gosh. Either a Viper engine or like a Ford V10. I don't think it would be a Ford V10 though. Huh. That's interesting. I've never seen that engine swap in Forza. Oh, should I do a wing delete? I'm going to do a wing delete. It looks better without it. It also looks more like sleeper status without it. Alright, wheels. Oh, that's why there's like, it's got like really crappy tire compound. No wonder I get no traction. Oh, and really skinny tires too. Great. That should work a little bit better. Alright. Man, I'm loving these ADV ones. I keep putting them on everything. And actually, the ones with the bronze lip look good on this car because it's orange. I want a full bronze. Let's do these. That looks good. Alright. And I'm just going to go ahead. Actually, I should probably do an auto upgrade just because I'm going to be fully upgrading everything anyway. So it would be kind of pointless to go through and do it manually. So I can just auto upgrade it all the way and then just go back in and make sure it actually hit everything. 52,000 credits. Well spent, though. Very well spent. Okay, I think it got everything, but just in case, I mean, it never hurts to go back through and just make sure it's set up exactly the way you want it. I just don't want any surprises. Factory supercharged. I wish there was a twin turbo option available. Alright. I think we hit everything. I think we hit all the areas. Okay, that's rally, never mind. And sway bars. Sway bars are a good thing. See, like this, I'm going to take the roll cage out. Because it really, I mean, it doesn't help a whole lot. Well, it helps acceleration and launch. Yeah, I'll leave it. Adds a little bit of weight, but it helps. How much weight did I... Holy crap, we took off 800 pounds. Granted, we put 170 pounds back with the roll cage, but still. 3,200, they're almost 3,300 pounds. That's pretty good. 800 horsepower. 799. And I don't think auto upgrade... I don't think it gets the differential, so let's go ahead and get that. Yeah, this is why I come back through and make sure. And then tires and stuff we already did. Make sure it didn't change what I had before. Alright, we are good. We can go ahead and install that differential. And I think... I'm not sure what I want to do with this car. I'm not sure if I want to drift it or if I just want to make it, tune it better to go just be an all-around good car. I think I'm just going to make it like an all-around race car / drift car. Basically everything but off-road. Just do a real quick basic tune on it. Oh, geez. Gotta fix that. Alright, let's leave it about there. A little bit more camber for handling. Lower it all the way. Which, I'm not sure why it doesn't lower it all the way anyway, but... Holy crap. Holy understeer. Okay. That looks better. And... Jeez. It's an odd setup. Alright. So let's see how the modified version does. Oh my god. I'm literally barely touching it. I think that speaks for itself. I really do. Sounds so good. Oh god. I just killed that ute. Just doing Mustang things in my Ford Falcon. It's still a Ford. It still counts, right? I guess, maybe. Dang it, I overshot it. Didn't get enough angle. Okay, third gear it kinda hooks up, but kinda doesn't. Let's take it to the airport. Let's take it, let's go on a road trip all the way to here. Actually, let's set it for like right there.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
When it is safe to do so, does a burnout and a 180 in the middle of the street. In the wrong lane. Or from the wrong lane. Ah, I couldn't get out of it. Oh, okay, that was awkward. I'm gonna have to retune just a little bit. Let's see. Maybe fix a little bit of that wheel spin problem. I'm just gonna do this because this car is making itself a drift car. So let's just go ahead and tune it for that. There we go. That handles a little bit better now. So when I'm not in the middle of the town, I can get traction. But when I'm going slow in the middle of town, then it doesn't work quite as well. Plus, the new tune helps get traction a little bit. Ooh, I see a board up there.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
Oh, I missed it. Oh well, I'll go back and get it later. Yeah, that's what I mean by this is not an off-road build. Alright, give it a little bit of a highway test. This is nice. I can give it a highway test. I can do some highway pulls. Ah, I did not realize there was a mildly sharp curve there. Alright, this is going to be one of those 80 roll cars. Anything less, it's not going to get any traction at all. I'll wait till I'm around this curve. And then get up to speed a little bit. Get in the lane where there's not a lot of cars. Lost traction just a little bit. I could feel it. I could feel it trying to break loose just a little bit. It's literally, it's like a 4-door GT500. I mean, I just passed the GT500, but this is like a 4-door GT500, and it is, this thing is sick. Next, I need to do a Chevy SS comparison. That, I think, is going to be the ultimate. Chevy SS and then Dodge Charger Hellcat. That would be like the ultimate American sport sedan showdown. That either a Chevy SS or a CTSV. Not sure which. This is, I mean, it's like the Ford version of either the Chevy SS or the CTSV.
Turn left.
Annihilated that X5 or whatever that was. Let's go driving through the outback, boys. Is this a dirt road? Oh god. Okay, that should not have spun as much as it did. Oh boy, it's taking me on a dirt road. I'm really not going to get traction here. Alright, I am pretty much at the airport. I think I just jumped it. And
You have arrived at your destination.
alright. Now I really wish there was a speed trap in the airport like there was in Horizon 2. We'd be able to kind of much more accurately measure drag racing. There we go. And I guess these cars will... Oh, that's the same GT500 I passed on the highway. He finally got here like 5 minutes after me. Let's see. First gear's useless. Second... Okay, then. Let's try that again. And that's good. Okay. So yeah, first gear, I mean... First gear's useless. Second gear spins but still moves. And then third gear hooks up. I think we'll have to measure it by these lines. So like that line, or like whichever, I guess that one would be the last one. We'd have to measure it by that or something. I don't know. This thing is fast though. the Falcon is no joke. Alright, one more time. And third gear kind of broke loose a little bit. Oh boy, that was a little bit too close for comfort. And oh god. Anyway, we'll call that about 215 at the end of the runway, which is pretty impressive, especially for a four-door sedan that doesn't really look like it would be that fast. I mean, it looks similar to the it honestly looks similar to the Chevy SS as well. Looks similar, performs similar. Like I said, it's the Ford version of it, but me being a Ford guy, this makes me very happy that the Falcon is in the game. But it'd be really I don't know what the word I could use is, but anyway, it would be odd to put Horizon 3 in Australia and not put iconic Australian cars like the Falcon. But kind of want to drift it a little bit more, just because it's such a fun car to drive, and it's like kind of sleeper-ish. So like it, and I'm not usually the biggest fan of sleepers. I mean, I like a car that looks good as well. I don't want a car that looks stock. I want a car that looks good and then has the kick to back it up. And this car looks good, it just doesn't look, I don't want to say it doesn't look fast, it just doesn't look as fast as it is. I mean, if I just saw this thing cruising on the highway, I wouldn't think that it could do, 215 miles an hour in a mile or whatever the airport is. I don't know what it would technically, quote unquote, be. But let's test the driftability just a little bit more. Very driftable, even with as much power as it has. It's super controllable drifting it. Which, I mean, yeah, this is awesome. Because it's a car that can go fast in a straight line, it's a car that can handle really decently, and it's a car that can drift really well, and it's not super common to find a car that can do that. I mean, it's not super common to find a car that can, if there wasn't a truck there. But it's not super common to find a car that can handle drifting very easily and be super fast, because usually the cars that handle and drifting real easily are a little bit lower. I mean, it's like the S2000 that I have. I mean, it has, oh geez, what was it, like 430 or 400, I just realized I was in reverse, 430 or 450 horsepower. So it's quick, it's fast, but it's not the fastest. What the heck? He steered into me. What the heck? But it's not like the S2000 is the fastest thing in the straight line. It's not quite as fast. It's definitely not as fast as this. And this drifts just as easily or more easy. Except for that. You do have to modulate the throttle a little bit more, but yeah, that's easy. Doesn't take quite as much throttle control as some. I mean, you can lay into it a little bit more. I thought that would break down. Otherwise, I would have made more of an effort not to hit it. Oh, come on. There's too much traffic in this game. There's too much traffic. There's more traffic than Horizon 2, I think. At least in town, anyway. I don't know about out in the middle of nowhere, but Ford Falcon 10 out of 10. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave me a thumbs up. Comment down below on what you think. That was a little bit nasty. But anyway, if you're new to the channel, hit that red subscribe button down below for tons more Forza content coming up. Thank you guys for watching.
Arrived at your destination.
Oh, you like that one? I'll get the data crew to designate some more roads for speed zones.